Internal power to enable.
Enabled.
External power to disable.
Disabled.
Primary weapons to enable.
Enabled.
Secondary weapons.
Hey, Haas. We're just getting started.
Transportation systems to enable.
Enabled.
Life support to enable.
Welcome. I got Jump King at the ready.
Systems to enable.
Yeah, we're doing a research stream today / Jump King, and it's basically the same thing, right? This whole social media career thing is basically the same as playing Jump King, right? Jump King is basically a huge allegory for being a streamer. That's really what it is. That's crazy how it works out that way. I'm just like kind of got my setup. Okay, here we are. What is going on? I need to fix my webcam. Oh, yeah, look at all that lag. Yikes. What is up, you guys? We are going to be working on brainstorming and researching. This is like a research stream, basically. Study stream. Brainstorm stream. Alright. And yeah, it's kind of been a little bit difficult lately. Because I don't know, it's really hard to, like, you know, like when you're doing so many things and trying to improve your life, and it's just like you just have to hold on, and you don't know how long you have to hold on. Even though you're doing so many different things, it's just so frustrating. And you know, maybe I'll look back one day and I'll be like, hey, remember when I was like freaking out about my life and thinking it was never gonna go anywhere? And I'm gonna, oh sorry, emote only on accident. No. You know, look back one day and just be like, hey, remember all that time that you spent working on yourself? It paid off, you know? There'll be a day, you know? But today is gonna be the day I'm gonna get back to you. Means I really need to get YouTube going. This is really the most important. What is this? It's most important. Yeah, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do for YouTube. There's obviously chess education, that's one. Let's do some I don't need to do formatting, just yet. Chess education. Well, React content, obviously. Gameplay highlights, that's not really great content. Yeah, I'm like trying to put the most important stuff, like my video essays, honestly, about many different topics. And you know, I'm gonna go into each of these and really work on them, like really work on them. And then we got Jump King, you know, that I can just, you know, sometimes I need a see, we can't even get past the first part, okay? There we go. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. No, okay. See? I already failed. Let me just do this for 3 hours. Okay, seriously though, let's get to a spot. I don't want to just be at the beginning. Oh. Well, we're not at the beginning, we're on the first part. This is basically where we are on my streaming career. We're still here. We're not at the bottom though. We're not like that guy on the bottom. Just remember that. No matter what, you're not the guy sleeping at the bottom. Although really there's nothing wrong with that guy. He wants to live there, you know. He's got a tent. He's got food. Probably. Must have. don't even know what that is. Like, what is that person? Like, it's just like an orange and gray thing. I don't know. It's video essays are going to be my #1 content, I feel, because it's just like I have so much to say, but I just like figuring out like what to say for a YouTube video is like the big deal, and I'm kind of not really sure like how to go about it. Obviously, streaming, I basically just sit here and talk to myself. I already knew this. Everybody knows this. I know it. You know it. Everybody knows this. I just talk to myself a lot. It helps me process things. Shut up, chat. Imaginary chat. No, I do get people who follow me. You know, people do hang out with me and talk with me. I'm not expecting it. It's more like knowing that people show up and actually cheer me on. TikTok, I'm so confused about what to do. I guess just I need to figure out what I'm doing on YouTube, and then I can make content for TikTok. I think basically shorter versions of what I do on YouTube. So I need to figure out YouTube in order to figure out TikTok. Like, that's the big deal. Okay, yeah, I can make little bookmark things. Yeah, basically, and like it's just like coming up with a plan of how to make my videos. Like, that's the biggest thing. Because I just don't know what to do, and I have a lot in me. Giggity. But yeah, gameplay highlights, that's really lazy content. It's still content though, and it does put me in the algorithm. So the thing about YouTube is no matter what I do, it's gonna be there forever, and it's gonna be in an algorithm. And so you never know when the algorithm plays in your favor. So I can just put content up. So this is the most important. And yeah, I do like to make content on stream. It's really important. But I need to start being like Ludwig and actually do segments where I'm specifically recording the content, which is I've kind of started doing. Like, literally what I'm talking about right now could be content, like me talking about this. I should, you know what I should do is I don't like having the VODs. We're not that advanced yet, okay? What I want to do is I want to be able to just do a stream, like the dream content creation machine that I want is where I start stream, I do a segment at the beginning, and that's going to be my video essay. And then I kind of just like hang out or do whatever. Chess education is definitely something else, but then gameplay, because chess education is specific content. You know, if I'm doing a chess stream, then yeah, I can do some chess education content. React content is obviously always an option, but I need to figure out which content to react to, which is stuff that I do. I could do that on stream, research on stream, that's actually a thing. But like, basically that's stuff to do off stream. But React content isn't that great unless it's kind of like, I think video essays, like, since I'm not very famous at all, or I'm not famous, React content is not going to be too big for me. So what I need to do is I need to combine React content with video essays, talking about topics or people that people know. So people like search for that person, and I'm reacting to their content, and it's like, but I also need permission from that person. Maybe I don't know. I'm guessing if it's on YouTube and somebody else reacted to it, I can probably safely react to it, but I don't know. Maybe I respect people too much. I don't know. I gotta be cutthroat. You know, if somebody tells me to stop, then I'll take it down, whatever. But that's a good sign. Like if somebody finds it and they say, "Hey, that's my content. Can you not put that up?" But I liked it. Like that's obviously the dream. That's probably never gonna happen. But like if I react to somebody, like a streamer, like XQC or something, and then somebody reaches out, like somebody from their team or the person themselves, and says, "Hey, like, can you not put my content up on your YouTube channel?" I'd be like, "Oh, hey, sorry about that. I'm gonna take it down right now." And how, and you know, what guidelines, you know, should I reach out to you next time or whatever? See, that's a conversation. You know, I'm a businesswoman, okay? You know, but I feel like so many people do react to content online that, like, why? You know, obviously I'm not gonna get I'm gonna get donor walled if I just wait for somebody to respond, whether or not I should react to the content or not. I'd rather like just take a shot at it, and then if somebody reaches out, then I deal with it. But I don't know, video essays are going to be the most important, especially if it's like a specific I think the important thing is like less generic, more specific topics, more specific. And this is, ironically, these are very generic statements. So it's like, I want to be able to make videos about somebody, but like not just about somebody, like take a very specific theme. Okay. Themed around a character trait, actually more specific themes around a character trait. Example, too many nesting, too much nesting. Example. Like, okay, how about XQC talking to himself? Oh, XQC talking to Rebecca. Okay, like that's React content. That's a video essay. Like I could do something. It's not reacting, but it's like analyzing, like analysis. You know what I need to do? I need to change the nest. It's like the deeper you go, the worse it is. Okay. Yeah, so it's like, and see, okay, so here's some notes about this. Okay, let's go here and A. Talking about A. XQC talking to. Okay, so I have like noticed there's a thing going on here, and I've been trying to capitalize on it. So. X's fans seem to be obsessed with this Rebecca person. These are things that I noticed about this thing. My name is Rebecca. Okay. I should capitalize on that meme. And, example, okay. 1. I should capitalize on that meme. This is something I'm already doing. Commenting on clips mentioning her. Nice Jump King content. Yeah, this is literally Jump King. This is actually better. This is how you play the game. This is how you play Jump King on Ohito. This is literally how you play Jump King. Like, being a Twitch streamer is Jump King. See, look at me. I'm already at the bottom again. Never stop jumping though. It's a huge metaphor. It's a huge metaphor. Jump King is literally being a streamer. Yeah. Here I am, hanging out with strangers. Check. Being dumb and wasting time, that is check. I've done a lot of that. I've done some more of that. I've done a lot of this. Oop. Too many of these. I need to fix this. What is even going on? I can get you out of it. I know I'll come back to you. That's not the song that's playing. Yeah, so this is something I've been doing, trying to create, trying to stir up, trying to stir up exposure and growth. So this is a huge one right here, because there is like a meme going on about XQC right now, about people wondering about Rebecca, and I could capitalize on that meme, okay? And right now it's like really just like me commenting on YouTube videos mentioning her. That's one thing. Randomly talking in XQC's Discord. Just normally. Like, obviously this is like genuine. Like, I'm not saying like I'm just doing this just for exposure. I think that's a stupid approach. Because if it's not genuine, people know. And also, why would I want to do something that's not genuine? Like, that's really kind of stupid. Yeah. Hmm. See, basically streaming is like the biggest waste of your time. Streaming, I've streamed for 2 years. I've already learned this firsthand, and I've just listened to a lot of experts on the subject. Streaming will absolutely not help you grow at all. And so, yeah, I stream, but I'm trying to come up with content. Like, this is what my stream should be. Or just hanging, like I said, you know, hanging out is actually, and wasting time can be important. Because right now I really don't have anyone to hang out with, and making video documentation of what I do, especially since I don't really game, and so when I do game, I do it on stream. And also now that I canceled my affiliate so that I can restream, that's actually like kind of casting a wide net, but it's not really, that's kind of like, that's basically like, it's like a spell that you cast on yourself that gives you maybe like a few extra hit points over time. But it's like, it's not gonna heal you completely. It's just gonna help you stay, it's gonna help heal you over time, but it's not gonna help heal you like when you're gonna get killed by a monster. So this stuff, this YouTube stuff is like your main healer. Like if you're playing like World of Warcraft or something, YouTube is my main healer. Streaming is like a regenerative spell. Like, it's just kind of just keeping things in the background. So streaming is a total waste of time. If your goal is to grow, streaming is the worst thing you can do. And I know this, I'm not just repeating what Devin Nash and people say like that. Those people confirm and help me build tools for myself. But in the end of the day, I already knew this just from streaming for the past 2 years. So, I mean, if that's what you like to do, go ahead, Arohito. I'm just saying, like, don't get mad at me. But this is just reality. This is fact. Like, streaming is not going to help you grow at all. And people who think that are kind of kidding themselves. So, sorry, not sorry. I'm probably going to get a lot of streamers, small streamers, going to be mad about it, but actually they won't because I'm not discovered yet. You see how that works? Is that if I was famous, I would have been canceled by you guys. But because nobody knows I exist, I can say that and like nobody's gonna find out about it. And that's the reason why streaming is a waste of time. Because if I was famous and I said something that people were mad about, they'd all be on Twitter talking about it or whatever. Or they'd be in chat like getting all molding. And it would be a proof of my point if I got famous on YouTube and I said something like, hey guys, like YouTube is what you should be focusing on, streaming is a waste of time, and then I had like 1 billion people chatting in my stream, no, it's not a waste of time, no, it's not, this is you know, that would be case in point of like, I'm doing something right. So yeah, this is kind of a this is the current meme right now, and so I've been kind of capitalizing on that. I don't know how if it's gonna do any good. At the very least, it's entertaining to me. So I mean, at least it's entertaining. Okay, so pros. Cons. It's easy. It's entertain. Okay, okay. Let's just easy to capitalize on. Funny to me at least. Might really get some exposure. Most likely not going to do much. A little bit grifty. Time limits. Time limited. So this is based on however long people are using this as a meme. That's how long it's gonna last. But it's okay, that's something. And this is what I should be doing. I should be coming up with like little off-stream plans like this for exposure. Because for things obviously like just hanging out with people on Discord and just putting up content on Twitter and stuff like that, like that's like kind of just like, you know, me just being myself and just, you know, I trust myself because I already know that I'm a pretty smart person, I'm a pretty likable person, and if I just speak my mind, people are going to be engaged. So that I don't need to plan that for the most part. But what I do need to plan is very specific themes. Huh. Yeah, so that's one. Yeah, let me just. Okay. Provide value to people in a way only I can. This could be insight from my own thinking. This can be framing things in a unique way. These are all kind of the same, but I don't know. Yeah, and a lot of this stuff with first of all, TikTok requires me to really just focus. I need to be able to make YouTube videos, and TikTok is like a completely different beast, but it's based on the similar stuff. And then articles and Twitter is basically the same. Like basically, I think I could just double up on content. So this is a thing. Double up on content by writing out article versions of my YouTube, of what I put out on YouTube. So this is actually like there might not even have to be like much work involved in this. Can just modify existing notes, content, and that's this can be just copy paste the transcript is obviously a super lazy way. Summary, post analysis is a thing, or reworked the same idea in a new way. Oh, or from a new angle. A different angle. Make people laugh. That's another one. For let me move this because this is yeah, and I can do things like here's another thing is Twitch drama is a big deal. Twitch news, new games, of course. Game reviews, game or gameplay is one, but like the thing is, whenever it comes to like game or gameplay content, I'm gonna be really, these aren't gonna be very effective for me because I'm not really popular yet. And so like this is more like, these are kind of sleeper videos, I think. Like if I do videos about a game or gameplay, nobody knows who I am, so why would somebody care about what I have to say about something? Whereas if it's something that's like Twitch drama or Twitch news, like these are things that people can latch on to. They might not care so much, but at least it's like, they're like, hey, like this is another person's take on this drama. Like that's a little bit different. With gameplay, people are like, well, everybody plays that game, who cares? At least with this, like it's like people are kind of addicted to the drama and stuff. Twitch and so this is like note, not serious issues like sexual misconduct, etc. Drama is not the same as that. I feel like a lot of people say drama when they don't mean drama. Drama is like something happened that's kind of weird, but like it's not like a huge deal. It's just something that people are gossiping about. That's normal drama. This is not drama. This is more like Twitch. This is like serious news. That's separate. And Twitch news, that goes for like market changes, serious topics, serious gossip, serious allegations against streamers, etc. So that's under Twitch news, and I feel like a lot of people don't really understand the difference because drama is not the same as news. Because this is like this, you know, stuff that's like, especially like, you know, the stuff with like Arcadum. That's not drama. That's not drama. That's actual serious allegations and well, stuff that he actually did. Like that's something serious that people need to know about so that they know like not to like to be wary of the person, and also to know what the behavior looks like. That was actually really important that people covered that. Like Destiny did a huge coverage of that, because it's important that people know what manipulative behavior looks like. And I know what it looks like because I've had abusive relationships my whole life from people like family members, like my mom. And I know what manipulation looks like, and I know what the red flags are at this point, but not everybody does. And so if we just sweep that under the rug, like the stuff with Arcadum, then people won't know what it looks like, and it will happen again. And, you know, like the same with like stuff like Fedmeister and all that kind of stuff. Like it's important for people to come out with, you know, Me Too, you know, because it's like otherwise people will just think that, you know, and it's ridiculous how many people think that women are just looking for attention. That's like the worst kind of attention possible. Yeah, video essays are going to be my most. I think video essays are going to be the most discoverable for me, because I can talk about topics that people really want to listen to and learn new information. But like the thing is like I could do a video essay covering that, and then like making my own like kind of memes. Because I'm Rebecca, I could just like respond. I don't know what to do with this, but this is a current meme right now, and I should capitalize on that because my name is Rebecca. That's a thing, and I should be thinking about stuff like this. Like I should totally be thinking about this kind of stuff. It seems really silly, but like I have to think like a big streamer. I can't think like I can't think like what I am. I have to think like who I want to become. And this is the kind of stuff big streamers think about, is like, how am I going to make content that people are going to like? So it's like that. I can't think like a zero viewer entity. Oh, you know, I'm zero viewer, you know, I'll wait until after I'm famous to do this. Like, no, it's never going to happen. You have to do this now. And, you know, you have to start working on content that's going to get you discovered. And so that's why YouTube is super important. Because YouTube has an algorithm, but I need to make good content. That's important because YouTube has an extremely high bar. So, challenges, the challenges are, the bar is very high for YouTube content. Takes a lot of preparation. Requires editing. Benefits though. Evergreen content. Will last as long as YouTube is a website. YouTube has an algorithm which can put my content into in front of people who want to see that kind of content most. But the thing is, that being said, you can't finish if you don't start. I need to be making sure to just start uploading, no matter how stupid, how poor quality I might think it is. Chances are it's better than I think it is. And I get practice creating better videos over time, and can learn from every single video. Okay. Okay, let me take a quick break, play some Jump King. Let me get some music going. Yeah, you know, this is why it's good to have a game going during my stream, because like I could be working on my my growth strategy, and I could also you know, have something to like keep my mind occupied, to process information. It's really important. Okay, I think I have to be a little bit... There we go. I have to do a lighter jump there. Nope, too light. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh. What was that? Oops. Okay. Beep boop boop boop. Shoryuken. Yeah, this is... Trying to be productive here, okay? And what I can do, watch this. Ah! That's weird. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, Jacoby? What's up, Jess? Yeah, we're doing some planning here. And some Jump King. It's basically the same thing. I'm trying to figure out what I can do for YouTube and stuff. Trying to figure out how I can grow. Streaming, by the way, is the, like, absolute least important thing for growth. Absolute least important thing for growth, but it does have important roles, especially this one, the self-improvement part. That's actually really important. That's why I put so many stars on it. Hanging out with strangers, obviously hanging out with you and making new friends, and obviously, you know, I've done a lot of this. And then of course this is, see, this is where this really shines. This is actually like the most useful thing to do on stream is when I'm actually working on content for other platforms, which is actually what I'm doing right now. You're a stranger? You are a stranger. Sorry. Have I followed you? I don't know if I followed you. There you go. Wah, wah, wah. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Yeah, I don't know. See, the thing is like, until I have a huge following, streaming is not really gonna be is not gonna be like a important thing for like just hanging out. Like this is just like streaming is a useful tool for me for like figuring out what content to make and also for recording that content. So it's like, you know, I could do like, you know, segments on my stream and I don't even have to use hard drive space. I can just stream it and then cut it out and like highlight it and like just export it straight to YouTube and then like, you know, unlit, like private. And then you can actually even do some basic editing on YouTube, and that's very low. Okay, so here we go. Requires editing. Some solutions. Editing takes time and practice, but pays off exponentially. For now, I can just focus on quantity over quality. For example, I can record a segment that for YouTube that I can simply take the simply highlight on Twitch, or you can even do it on YouTube now since I'm restreaming. Hi, Shineko. No, you're definitely, see, the thing is, you're my admin. It's not because I know you personally. It's because, yeah, of course the plan's to rule the world. You know, that's a no-brainer. No, the thing is like, you've shown behavior that is trustworthy, and as soon as that trust is gone, so does the mod badge. So that's kind of how it goes. You've shown trustworthiness. There's a certain kind of trust I can have for mods, and like, it's because, you know, there's a certain behavior that I definitely do not trust, and you have not showed any of that. You've showed the more trustworthy behavior, and at any moment that can change, and all it takes is a click of the button for me to take away someone's mod. So, I can make you a mod of YouTube as well. Ugh, I don't know how to do that. I can do it from I can't do it from the restream. I can't do it from restream. I have to actually go into YouTube and do it. Ugh, pain in the ass. It's so much work. May as well quit now. Yeah, I have to go into the YouTube chat. I could actually just pop out the chat too. Oh well, XQC got friend-zoned by Adept. What I was talking about earlier is there's a meme going around about XQC's girlfriend Rebecca, and like I've been kind of capitalizing on that a little bit. I don't know if it's effective, but it's something I've been doing off stream. Like that's like I've been commenting on YouTube videos with little emojis. When people are talking about Rebecca, like reply and be like, huh? Like that's something, right? Like that's something that like stirs up a little bit of like stuff that people are like, hey, look, it's a person named Rebecca. Like, who is this person? Like, you never know, right? You're too trustworthy and I'm too trusting. I'm not too trusting. This is literally just my stream content. It's just like, if you think that me giving you mod is trustworthy, I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but you are a stranger. But that's a good thing. Like that's content creation that we're doing together. Like you're a part of my content creation, but you're a stranger. You're not a part of my life. Like you're a part of my content. That's different. This is my job. This isn't my life. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to promise anything, but you never know what can change, you know. But that's a case by case basis, and it's not something that if somebody was trying to gun for that, of like, hey, I want to be friends with Rebecca in real life, like that's a little bit sus, and that's probably one way for me to like not trust somebody is if they just want to be close to me. Like that's kind of weird. It's different if they're just trying to leech off me. That's a good sign because that would mean I would be famous. So let me just pop out the chat, and I can make you a mod for YouTube. There you go. Enjoy the mod. I'm talking to myself. And we don't care about D-Live and Brian. Sorry, guys. Apparently, I might be. Apparently, I don't know if I am, but I added Steam to it. And, you know, the cool thing about Restream is, you know, if I'm gonna be doing stuff for stream, I may as well be maximizing. This is the thing is like, you know, pros and cons. It's low effort content. Low effort content that I can passively broadcast as potential discovery on Restream. So there's Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, well, Facebook, Twitter. Because I guess it still lets me stream on Periscope even though they canceled it. Like I can still stream to Periscope, which is kind of weird. It's just people can't chat with me there, and people can't, like, I don't know, it's weird. Coding in Visual Studio and it's so confusing. Well, sorry. It's for myself, it's not really for you. I hope you understand that. What you need to understand about streaming is that streaming is not for growth. Unless you're, pros, if I do become somewhat, famous, it can be used to farm viewers. So that this is like, the thing about streaming is, especially on Twitch, is the people generally only look at the people who are on the top. And if you're closer to the top, you're more likely to get discovered, and then you can use it as a farming tool. But it's still just farming, like residual low effort content. So it's not going to be as effective as YouTube. It's never going to be as effective as YouTube. And, you know, once you get to a certain point, it doesn't really matter. But even then, even the top like 20,000, 80,000, whatever viewer, concurrent viewer streamers still make YouTube. Because YouTube is evergreen content, and it's easily monetized because all people have to do is watch your videos, and it earns you money from ads. And so it's like that, you know, no matter what, even if you get like 800,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch, it's still like, you're still gonna benefit from making YouTube videos. So it's like, and this is like, I can plan this and I've been planning this in my head over time, and I've also written documents similar to this over time. This is constantly a work in progress. This isn't something that you just do and you stop doing. Like this is an ongoing process. Is planning what your content is and like how you're gonna go about making content and why you stream. D-Live, Brime. And Steam. I don't know. I literally don't know if Steam is working right now for my Restream, but I don't really care. Like I said, this is basically just I'm using Restream in order to just maximize whatever I'm doing on stream. Spill the secrets. What are you using to type this in? It's Notepad++. It's a very useful text editor. It's not ideal for coding, but it is useful for it's useful for quick edits, and it's also good for like just note taking. Because it's like a text editor. It's an advanced text editor, but honestly, there's better text editing tools for actually writing code. But it's still very good. Like I think people are. It's easy to get into this like axe sharpening mindset when you're doing programming. Because it's like you spend all your time trying to figure out which best tool to use instead of actually using the tool. And that's kind of my problem, not just with programming, but like with most things. That's actually like a huge problem for me. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Hi, Chloe. Hello. Hello. How you doing? How you doing, Chloe? What's up? So yeah, I mean, I hope you know, obviously, I appreciate all you guys' support, but like, I need to like be real with you guys. Like streaming, like it's like the least important thing for me to grow. And it, you know, obviously some people really like streaming in their small groups, but I want to go bigger. And my mentality is go big or go home, and I'm going big. And so YouTube is going to be my main focus, and I want to actually figure out how to make good YouTube content. For now that I'm restreaming, at least I'm streaming like passively. So it's like low effort, and while I'm doing stuff on stream, at least it's getting like broadcast. Now that I canceled my affiliate, now I can do this. Like this is a huge deal because affiliate is like a waste of time. Like, I hate to break it to anybody who's like trying to get affiliate or whatever. Obviously, if you have like 50 concurrent viewers or more, then you might be okay with going for affiliate. You know, if that's your thing, you might be fine, and you could just do YouTube like normally. But me, I have I'm autistic. It's really hard for me to make focused content, and streaming really helps me plan. And like doing streams like this. Like this is actually like I would probably not be doing this if I wasn't streaming right now. So streaming, so this is like for me personally, streaming for me personally helps give me focus enough. Helps give me enough focus to plan and execute. To plan and execute. Content. So it's like this is just the way my brain works. I need to be able to have a space where I can like document what I'm doing, and I found that like that's actually why I started streaming. But the problem with that is, like I said, it's low effort content, and I can passively broadcast, but because it's low effort and difficult for people to discover or enjoy without investing a ton of their time, it won't lead to much discovery, at least early on in my growth. So that's a big deal. This is Harmony of Dissonance. Very good Castlevania game, by the way. I don't know why so many people like hated this game because they don't like the music. I love the freaking music. The original soundtrack, like the original. Oh, this is good too. This is a remix. The original soundtrack, like I liked how it's had that Game Boy Color sound. But people hated that for some reason. They liked the Game Boy Advance sound, like Circle of the Moon. And that was also a good soundtrack, but like, for some reason, people thought that it was going backwards when they did Harmony of Dissonance soundtrack, and I'm like, Harmony of Dissonance is an amazing soundtrack, and I really like that chiptune sound. And so it's like, I think it's just people have like a matter of taste, and it's like, well, yeah, I mean it's subjective, you know. Yeah, so this is like a big con of like streaming. It's also a huge streaming is an insanely huge time sink, which I could spend working on literally anything else to help grow my content creation platform. But like I said, if I'm using streaming in order to do this, then that's a thing. Like, that's a huge deal. Here's like solutions. This is A. This is B. Let me turn off autocomplete, jeez. Here, I think it's context menu. Ah! Okay. I think it's gonna be preferences. Smooth font. Okay, let me just freaking Google it. This is a waste of my time to try to look for the settings. Notepad++, disable auto complete suggestions. Settings preference auto completion. Okay. Settings preferences auto completion. It's literally right there. I don't know how I missed it. Yeah. Do not enable auto completion. There we go. Uncheck that box. Okay. Yeah, A, B, so solutions to A. Use streaming as a, walk and chew gum at the same time. Work on my content during the stream. Even if it's only 10 minutes out of the entire stream, I would then have content that I can use for YouTube. Plan content during stream, either by talking it out or by doing what I am doing right now, which is writing down my thoughts about doing what I'm doing right now, which is outlining an actionable plan for creating new content. Creating good content. There we go. It doesn't have to be new content. It can be good content. There we go. Okay, let's take a second. Let's get back to some Jump King, okay? Oh no! Oh no! Alright, so guys, we're back at square one, okay? I need to go pee. Okay. It's estrogen time. Mm. 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 Mhm. Mm. Mm. Mhm. Mm. Mm. Hi, Jace. How you doing? We're just brainstorming, outlining content creation. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's OC Remix on rainwave.cc /OC Remix. Amazing user submitted content from OC Remix. relayed by Rainwave Radio. It's amazing. We're playing some Jump King in between. Like, this is basically the same as Jump King. Like, like what I'm doing, but I need to also... I don't want any of the text cut off. There's a problem. Let me just fix it. And just stop, just don't crop that. Make it smaller. There we go. It's fine. But I also don't like things going on for too long of a line. What's this game? This game is called Jump King. It's... Oops, wrong controller. It's a game where you're trying to get to the top and all you can... It's a platforming game where all you can do is jump. And it's extremely frustrating and extremely difficult. Just like life. Which is kind of what I'm also working on over here. As I'm trying to outline my my content creation career and how to develop plans, actionable solutions in my outline. Nice. And I need to come up with more specific things because right now I'm kind of just doing like overall outlining. So it's like kind of like, this is my problem generally, is that I'll come up with a lot of generic things that are like sound like they're going to be useful, and then I never actually come up with actionable specific plans. And I've been having that problem my entire life, no matter what the subject is. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're working on. And this is like, if I'm going to be streaming, and basically here's the big, the thing that a lot of small streamers, like especially streamers at my size, do not want to admit or do not want to believe, is that streaming is an absolute waste of time. Unless you're doing it for stuff like this. Like YouTube. Like, if I can make content, like, this is kind of, like, right now I'm doing a research stream, and so therefore I'm not wasting my time, because I'm using it as a tool to work on something that is going to exist outside of my stream. Like, this document, you know, having a space to document my documenting, if that makes any sense. And also a space to talk about it, and I could, like, look at it later, and say, hey, like... What did I say, like, when I was writing this at this point? Like, let's watch it in, like, 2x speed or whatever. I don't know. And also, you know, just to hang out and just, you know, kind of capture, like, what I'm working on. And yeah, like, it's just how I work. It's how my brain works. It's just, I need to be able to process things in real time. Otherwise, I just end up not doing anything. Because what happens is, like, I'll just sit around just feeling sorry for myself. If I don't stream. And so how can I capitalize on that? Well, what I can do is I can plan content, and eventually this scales. So it's like, I'll be able to plan content, but then I also create that content at some point on stream, which will save me hard drive space. because I can just like only highlight like the parts that I need and then download those. Or even if I want to be super lazy, if I want to focus on quantity over quality at first, there's that old saying about like the shop class, where two groups of students were tasked with creating like a vase, and one section of one group was told that they have to make one vase and they have to make the best possible vase they can. And the other group was asked to make 100 different vases, and the one with the best vase at the end was the one who did the most, was the quantity, the group who did 100 vases. And so, even though I could be maximizing my YouTube content, if you don't finish, if you can't start, if you don't start, you can't finish if you don't start. So you have to actually create content and practice. And even if it's low effort, low energy content, it's better than doing nothing and just sitting in my room feeling sorry for myself. And so I need to get over that. That sometimes it's completely okay just to be lazy and just create content that's actually like at least decent, like a focused like content, and then just highlight it and export it to YouTube as a private video and use the basic editor. Like don't even do any like real editing, just like snip out parts that are silent or awkward. And like I could do that. And then over time I can be like, okay, well now that I have more practice doing this, how about I get a little bit more advanced? And then it's like, but I could always do that later. I could always add complexity later. Complexity? I could always add complexity later. But if I don't make anything at all, if I don't plan content, if I don't make content, and if I don't at least upload that content, then I'm not going to be able to get practice with it. And so that's really important. Is I really want to focus on YouTube, but I literally don't know what to do for YouTube. Like I make so much content on stream, but it's like raw data, and it's not focused, and that's my biggest problem. And that's why a game like Jump King is perfect an analogy. Like this game is just frustrating, and it's just like real life. It's just like content creation, because it's like it doesn't seem like there's a point. But sometimes, the point is what you make the point to be, right? Like the game by itself, like Jump King as a game, it's just a game. Like nobody cares. But like I can get, and like actually beating the game by itself is not really like important. But like if you set a goal for yourself and say, hey, I want to beat this game, and it's not about the game, it's about you wanting to accomplish something, then now suddenly it's no longer pointless. It might not be useful, but it's useful to you, at least in some way. I need to check my blood sugar. Yeah, and so I'm trying to figure out like how I'm gonna like. Obviously, this is day one. What I need to really focus on, and I think this is like this is. I also need to make a section of personal goals. For content creation. So I need to come up with a list of goals. Build a career, obviously. Connect with people. Obviously, that's the one. Build a career is a big one. You started to clean your room today. It was a mess. Take baby steps and you'll get there. Yeah, I mean, the other day, I don't know if you're still here, Boogles, but the other day, my room is a mess, and there's really not much I can do about it. But the other day, I took a garbage bag, and I picked up, and you know what I did? I took all my game controllers, like my N64 controller and my Super Nintendo controller, all this stuff, and I like untangled every single, I mean, it's still already looking like it's gonna get tangled, everything's gonna get tangled again. But I took all the game controllers and took them out and then put them behind my monitor, away from the rest of the tangle. I untangled all the USB cords that I had back here, and I also got a garbage bag and I picked up all the random things that were on the floor that were garbage. And it's not completely clean, but it, you know, you can't finish if you don't start, and it's something. It's better than nothing. And that's a big deal. And sometimes what I need to do is I need to remember that just because it doesn't seem like it's a huge deal doesn't mean it isn't. So it's like, so for my personal goals for content creation, obviously building a career, that's something that's very important to me. I wouldn't still be doing this after 2 years if that was not important. And so that's my #1 goal for content creation, is I want to have a career, a sustainable career. Oh no, what did I do? I accidentally hit F11. There we go. Oh no! Ah! Oh, there we go. And also, I don't have to do it all in one day. This is literally, I need to be able to do things on a regular basis, even if it's only a few days a week. Just working on this document, and then, you know, who knows, at some point I actually start not just writing the document. Like, obviously it starts with writing the document, right? That's where it starts. And I need to stop thinking about, like, oh, since I'm not doing it right now, I'm just writing a document, that means it's like, it's not good, it's a waste of time, and that's not the way I should be thinking. I need to be thinking like that 100 vase group. That I don't need to build the perfect vase on the first try. I just have to keep showing up and trying to make a better vase. And it just happens as a matter of putting in the effort and trusting my ability to analyze what I'm doing and fix the problems as they come. And yeah, like, obviously this document alone by itself is not content, or maybe it is, I don't know. I mean, I literally am streaming this, so that you could say that that's content. Now, is it meaningful content? So then we go back to what streaming is. And so streams is a low effort content that I can passively broadcast as potential discovery on Restream. By itself, it doesn't really mean much. But it's something. It's better than nothing. Like, I obviously could do this on my own, but then I have this problem. So personal goals, these are actually like 1, 2, 3. This is improve myself. And so, okay, so I need to do my benefits, challenges, and solutions. And then, of course, so the benefits of content creation. It's a realistic career path for those who can make it work. It challenges me to work on things that I would not otherwise be forced, not otherwise, not otherwise do. It can be fun. It, let me just, like, you know, make this more efficient. Can be fun. Can reach... Oh. It's just... fun. Reach more people. Reach out, influence more people in the world. Okay, challenges. Extremely difficult. Hard to be discovered. I enjoy the content more than watching you play video games. Well, thank you, Jace. Yeah, I mean, this is I really like doing this kind of content too, because it's like I said, it's going back to the point where it's like I'm working on more on things that are gonna benefit myself. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. I can work on content during the stream, so it's like I'm achieving multiple things at once. Yeah, so and right now I'm doing planning content. You know, I'm doing number 2. I'm doing A2 right here, for Twitch. I mean, for streaming. Since now I ended my affiliate contract and I'm multi-streaming. I'm restreaming to like you're talking to me on YouTube, but there's people watching me on people on Twitch, and there's people on Facebook, and there's people on YouTube, and then there's people on DLive and Brime. Hopefully, I don't even know. Those are just kind of memes at this point. But, like, you know, I may as well cast a giant wide net. And so, like, what I'm doing is, like, I'm planning content during the stream, either by talking it out or by doing what I'm doing right now, which is outlining an actionable plan for creating good creating good content. Yeah, but what constitutes good content? What constitutes? Okay. content. How do I implement my plans? What tools, what do I need to do before I start filming? Oh, well, I hope you enjoy your time at the gym, Jace. It's really good to see you here, and I really like your input. And this is one of the reasons why I still think streaming is important, because it's, you know, like, I literally benefit from hearing somebody's input. Like you literally told me, I was saying, hey, I think it's like terrible content, me just sitting here, and then you literally said you enjoy this content better than my video game streams. That's huge, valuable, that's invaluable information. That's invaluable information. Can put unclear how much time and effort required before to make a living, a decent income. Yeah, so that's a challenge. I used to say pros and cons, and I changed it to benefits and challenges and solutions, because it's like sometimes something is, to say pro, that sounds like it's a good thing, but it's like sometimes benefits are things that aren't necessarily, like, I don't know. I feel like the connotation to pros, you know, like, or, you know, to when you say benefits and challenge, I think that's like a more, I think that's a more useful way of framing it. Projects. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, did I like mess that up somehow? Okay. I think I just did this wrong. Missed something when I did this. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. I have a format now. So, no, Roman numeral, capital letter, alpha numerals, Arabic numerals, lowercase letters, and alpha, Arabic numerals, and just alternate. Because this would be capital A1, capital A2, and this would be lowercase a1, lowercase a2. That works. Okay. Okay. And this is a good example starting point, because these are kind of like activities that I can do to form ideas for content, but not just content, but like stuff surrounding content. Like, I don't know if this makes sense. It's stuff that I've been doing for a while, and I literally just heard Mizkif talk about it. And it like confirmed, like, basically this is what you need to be doing, is like, you're not just making content and putting it out there, which obviously is a definite plan, but if you really want to dive deep into like the Twitch culture and all the streaming culture and YouTube culture, like, you really want to dive in and like make sure people like notice you like outside of your content. And I've been kind of doing that for a while. Like, I've definitely been doing that for a while. So it's these are kind of like just residual things, not residual. What do I mean by residual things? These are kind of like, you know, back burner things that like alone, they're not really going to help you grow, but like they are a huge deal in facilitating it. And obviously, I don't personally know, but it's just kind of, it's kind of confirming of my own beliefs, hearing somebody like Mizkif confirm it, you know, like it's very kind of encouraging, because it's one thing for me to say something and notice it, but I'm not a super huge content creator. When a super huge content creator like Mizkif says it, that's a big deal to me, because then it's like, oh well, this person confirms something that I already thought. And it's not like I'm going out, like, obviously this is a business and I should be, you know, thinking of it that way. But at the same time, it's also like, I'm not doing these things superficially. These are just things that I do naturally. And I think that's important. Because, you know, if you know, I would never be able to sustain something that was artificial. Like, if it's something that it's like I have to go out of my way to do and it's not comfortable just because I think it's gonna like get me more views or whatever, that's never really gonna work. I mean, it might, but like, I don't think it's ever really gonna work, because like, people are gonna notice if it's something that doesn't feel natural, and I feel like it's not really gonna work out if I do things just because I think it's gonna make me content and like get me views or whatever. So instead, I should be focusing on things that I can sustainably do, which usually means things that I naturally do or enjoy doing, or things that I'm really passionate about. And you know, the cool thing about content creation is that the thing about content creation is that there's literally no ceiling. You can, like, content creation is so vast, it can cover pretty much any kind of subject, any kind of medium. And like, content creation is literally just making stuff. And that's what people have been doing since the dawn of human society. Like, content creation is not just streaming. a video game. Like content creation is like I can make like a movie or a TV show or a book. Like I can write a book or anything. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can do that constitutes content creation. I feel like it's the job. Like content creation is the job of a human being. Like at least for creative people. So content creation is like the number one thing that I have been passionate about since I first learned how to exist. Since I first learned how to read and write, I knew I wanted to create content, whatever that means. And obviously, I think you have to learn how to not restrict yourself to one way of doing things. And to just doing like, for the longest time I was like, oh, I want to be a musician. And it's like, yeah, I love being a musician. That's one kind of content. But I don't want to only be a musician because that's not really going to work. Because, there's a whole bunch of things that make me who I am. And there's a lot of things that I'm capable of doing. And so being a musician is just one part of who I am. And so and also today's age, we live in a content economy. That's one that's one path of revenue. That's one path of revenue. Here's another project. Music. And I don't know why I didn't put music in there before. It's not even a lifelong musician. Yeah. Okay, extremely competitive. Like, everyone and their dog and their cat wants to make it as a content creator. Most people will not risk. Most people will not want to devote, put in the time and effort it takes to ingest, to discover new creators' content. New creators, is it? Creators. Solutions, to, D1. Okay. Well, this one is, make sure that, okay, so grab their attention early and effectively. Okay, it's easier said than done, but these are the things that I need to do, like, and then coming up with the specific solutions is a case-by-case basis and something I can dive in deeper and deeper as I work on this document. And the thing is I started this stream 2 hours. We've been working on this for 2 hours. Can you believe that? Jeez, time flies. We've been working on this for 2 hours. This was a blank document at the beginning of the stream. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? This is a blank document. It's been 2 hours. I devoted 2 hours today towards developing a solution, towards creating better content. I can say that. I can literally say that. I devoted 2 hours today on my career. I spent 2 hours today investing in my career. I can literally say that. Let's just make a little side thing. Let's just say, go to the bottom. Go to the bottom and... No, what? How come it won't go to the bottom? How come the home and end buttons don't work? Oh, I have to press Control N and Control Home. Okay, Control End. Log. Document log. There we go. Let's see, 2021, 09, 08, Wednesday. Let's see. Time. Results. And actions to take before next. Homework. Let's just say that. Homework. Oh. Okay, so time. Okay, go to 2 hours. Let's see. 2 hours. 2 hours. Results. We'll see you later, Shineko Neko. I'm about to go too. This is a lot. And I didn't get very... Well, we're going to play a little bit of Jump King before I go. Just to see where I can... You know, this is basically Jump King. Like, me working on this document is basically Jump King. Results. Created a... skeleton framework of my plans for creating content. Homework. Process what I wrote and talked about today. Screenshot any useful things and collect them in a new document. And think about specific YouTube ideas. Write them down in the document. even if you don't stream it. And that's important because obviously this is something I need to work offline as well. But I think making the stream has the benefit of motivating me to work on it. That's the big thing. That's the reason I stream for the most part. Anyway, I am going to let me just keep it right there. So now I'm just gonna keep, and the format for these streams is this is basically anytime I play. This is gonna be my Jump King streams, okay? I'm gonna be working on this while I play Jump King in between. See, if I would do more, if I worked on like this in a different, like more today, I would say like 20 minutes, like like I would just add all that up. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I like coming up with systems, okay? I think like a programmer and a writer. Honestly, okay, so Brandon Sanderson actually said once in one of his BYU lectures that being a writer, like a lot of programmers that he knows have trouble writing, especially if the solution is for them to write early in the day, like in the morning before they go to work, because a lot of programmers, they'll spend all day basically doing this, and writing is more of this. And so if people want to actually write novels and stuff, but their day job is like a computer programmer, he recommends doing all their writing in the morning before they go to work, because it drains you. It drains your creative energy that you need, because it uses this like similar parts of the brain as computer programming. So doing writing, like writing a novel or writing like doing all the stuff basically like this, that's required for writing fiction or writing anything really, is the same exact parts of the brain required for computer programming. And so his suggestion is to get that out of the way before you go to work. And obviously you could say that it's going to affect, like, he said, like, well, obviously if it's a super important day at work or whatever, then maybe you might want to do, I mean, these are my takeaways from it. I don't really think it's a big deal, because if it's your job, it's going to be something that you're going to be doing over time. And if you want to be a writer, it's going to require 100% of your energy. Whereas doing your job for programming, you could like kind of just like, I wouldn't say phone it in, because I don't think you should ever do that. But I think it's like your higher level, because you do it for you do it for much longer, and you do it like as a day job. So that's like, if you're a computer programmer, you're pretty much going to get the same exact results, even if you use a little bit of your creative energy. And then by the end of the day, you're going to be spent, and you're not going to want to write you're not going to be able to work on your fiction writing if you're or on your writing if you are a programmer all day. But you can program all day if you work on your writing first. So it's like, that was basically what he said. Like, everybody he knows who's a programmer and is able to write novels, programmer is a day job, writes novels, potentially is a future day job, but like, everybody he knows who does that gets all their writing done in the morning before they go to work. And so that's kind of the thing. But yeah, let's play some Jump King. Try to get up here. And I really like what I did. I really like how I like actually wrote an outline. I like how I summarized what I did at the end, and I created homework for myself, saying actionable steps. And I've been working on this for a while off stream, with my mental health. I've been working on this with my therapist, but like, I'm trying to bring what I've worked on and trying to create something to improve it. Because it's one thing to just like talk about it. It's another thing to develop like an outline. All right, I made it to the Colossal Drain. No, I didn't. All right. Well, see you later, guys.